Hey there, it is Melanie Mitro, and I am the three-time top coach of Team Beachbody, and I have been a coach for 6 years now. And you're receiving this video because you requested more information about coaching and joining my Team Beachbody team. Now, you may know absolutely nothing about the business, or you may be a current challenger or customer of mine, or maybe you follow some of my social media sites, Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat, or maybe you found my website, melaniemitro.com. But regardless of where you came from, I want to just share with you very quick. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, just a little bit about what coaching is all about. So let me give you the backstory, because I am not somebody that has a background in social media. I don't have a background in marketing. I had less than 100 friends on Facebook. I did not even have an Instagram account when I started as a coach. So if we rewind 6 years ago, I was 6 months postpartum after having Bryce, who is my youngest, and now he's 6, and then my oldest is 8. And I have my master's degree in special education. I have my undergrad in psychology, and I worked full-time for I was the director of an early intervention program in the area where I live. And whenever my husband and I decided that it was time to start our family, I always had the goal in mind of being a stay-at-home mom. That was my vision, that was my goal. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I didn't care what it took. And so Matt and I sat down and we made this game plan for how we were gonna cut corners, how we were going to make this one single family income a go. And we made that decision for me to leave my job and stay at home. So here I was, mom of 2, at home full time, like major adjustment, crazy toddler, newborn. And I was still 6 months after having Bryce, wearing my maternity clothes and, just really struggling to get that weight off. And I was doing what I had always done. We were walking in the neighborhood. I was trying to make better choices. And when I say better choices, I was eating 100 calorie packs and Diet Pepsi instead of regular Pepsi. And I was still putting, coffee, but it was like low fat creamer in my coffee. I had no understanding about nutrition whatsoever. And so when the time came to, get out my summer clothes and start to change my wardrobe around and put away the sweaters, I realized that I couldn't fit into anything, nothing that I had in my closet. Then, remember, we cut our income, so there was no extra fluff. I could not go and just buy myself a new wardrobe. I couldn't just go to the gym and sign up for a personal trainer and get a nutritionist to work with me. We didn't have any flexible spending. Like legit, I had to ask if I could go to the grocery store, if we had money in the account. So I very much so, I don't know if you feel like this maybe right now, where your hands are tied and you don't know what to do and you feel sort of hopeless. And so I went on Facebook, which again, I never really even posted on Facebook other than to look at, pictures of put my kids up there or to look at what other people were doing. But for whatever reason, that day I posted that I was trying to lose weight and I was eating celery. And my coach, who is actually just a friend through my husband, reached out to me and said, "Hey Melanie, I just signed up to be a Beachbody coach and I am running a challenge group. I see that you are trying to lose weight. Would you like to join my group?" I was like, yeah. I knew nothing about what a challenge group was. So what she did was she was like, okay, you have to pick a Beachbody fitness program. And I was like, all right, I've heard of this Insanity program. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I got the DVDs. Actually, I borrowed them from a friend. And I took my before photos, and my coach actually made me hold up a sign and it said the date, May 2nd, 2011, day 1, before photos. And when I took that photo of myself, and I took it when nobody else was home, I set the self timer on my camera and I propped it up and took the picture. It was like this unbelievable, stark, reality check that was me. That woman staring back at me was my own body. It just blew my mind. And that was it. It was like, I flipped that switch, game on. I will transform my body. I will transform my mind. I will change my eating. And every day I would put the 2 boys down for a nap. I would go down to the basement in our tiny little storage room. I'd take our ancient little Dell laptop and I'd plug it into the wall, and I hung up the calendar that told me what workout to do on what day, and I would press play. And there were days where I would cry because it was hard and I was dying in the warm up and I could barely do the push-ups. But every day I thought to myself, I want to change more than I want to stay the same. And then I would log into our accountability group, and there were other women just like me, other people out there struggling with the same exact things. And it gave me comfort to know that I wasn't alone. It also empowered me to push on and to know that, hey, they're like a month ahead of me. So if they can do it, so can I. Started asking questions. What are you eating? How much water are you drinking? And, I'm struggling with late night cravings. And it became this support system that I looked forward to checking into. And then at the end, I actually got great results. I lost 11 pounds in 60 days with Insanity. I had started this complete overhaul into clean eating. I was cleaning out our pantry and I felt better. I was more positive. I was sharing it with other people. I think I was posting recipes on Facebook at that time. And I was getting ready to take the next leap, and that was to do P90X. And so my coach approached me and said, Melanie, I think you would make an awesome coach. And I kept going, nah, that's not for me. I don't know if I could do that, and in my mind, I had no idea. I didn't have a blog. I didn't know how to use social media. I'm not a fitness expert. But that's the cool part, is a Beachbody coach is anybody that is, either has done a Beachbody fitness program or is just passionate about health and fitness and really wants to teach that to other people and make an income as a result of that. By matching people up with the fitness programs through Beachbody, the nutritionals like Shakeology and the Beachbody Performance line and the Boost supplements. I mean, there is so many things that Beachbody offers to help you get from point A to point B and get the results that you want. And so as she was saying to me, Melanie, I think you'd be a great coach, and I'm mulling this over my brain. I'm like, yeah, I could totally run challenge groups. I could teach people how to eat clean. I could teach them how do I prep for the week. And okay, I have 2 small kids and I'm able to, say no to the goldfish and no to the gummy bears. But how am I doing that? What am I eating instead? And so I started to think about all the things I could teach people that I was naturally already doing. And so I said, all right, I'm going to sign up to be a coach. I took all of my birthday money that people gave me for my birthday and I signed up to be a coach. Now, on day 1, my husband was like, what the heck did you do? He was like, you made the worst decision of your life. Like that's a pyramid scheme. That's never going to work. If you want to get a job, let's put the kids in daycare and we'll get you a real job. And I was like, no, babe, I truly believe that I can make this work. And he was kind of like, well, we'll see about that. Seriously, it fueled my fire. So on I go to run my first accountability group. I teamed up with my coach, which is what I do for all of you as you join my team, is we co-run challenge groups together. I set a name. I wanted to do a 30-day clean eating and Shakeology group where I didn't necessarily focus a lot on the fitness right away because all I could think to myself was, nutrition is hard to change. Getting over those emotional connections to food. And if I can teach people that they can eat real food and they can replace 1 meal a day with Shakeology and they can exercise or walk or do what they're already doing, I can really change people's lives. And so I started using my Facebook, my Instagram account, and I just began to share my life. I began taking pictures of my lunch. I began narrating portion size. I did little videos, and not everybody feels comfortable with that, but I did. And so I started to really share a day in the life of Melanie Mitro, and how was I making this work? And it inspired other people to join. And I would put out posts saying, hey, I'm gonna run an accountability and support group if you've been following me, or if you're interested in accountability, learning a little bit about clean eating and proper portion size and making exercise a part of your lifestyle, like this post or send me a private message for more information. And what happened is, slowly but surely, people began to ask questions. They watched my journey. They watched me go from that postpartum mom to this confident, skin is glowing, healthy, down 30 pounds, and it was inspiring them. It was literally me walking the walk and sharing that with them. Now, whether you're starting your journey with Beachbody for the very first time, or you're already a fitness professional or a Group X instructor, or wherever you come from, right? You can take your prior knowledge, your prior skill, your passion, and it's a way to connect with people. It's a way to keep them accountable. The challenge groups is your way to say, okay, I can't train with you every single day of the week, but I certainly can put you into this group, and every single day we will connect. and I will cheer you on, and I will motivate you, and I will inspire you. And when you hit a plateau, we'll work through that plateau, and I'll give you recipes and suggestions. And all of that stuff, all of those things are ways to really transform people's lives and help them get results. All right. So as a coach, we run challenge groups. We help other people reach their health and fitness goals. And yes, we grow a team as well. And a team is literally other people that either have gotten amazing results or that are into health and fitness that want to grow a business too. I say that comes second, depending on your comfort level and your knowledge, prior knowledge coming in on day one. So what happens is when you decide, all right, this is my jam, I'm going to be a coach, I'm going to sign up on the dream team. When you sign up, you literally get an email from me. It has a document that you fill out. It gives me some information about your vision, your goals, what you're most nervous or anxious about, what program, you're going to sign up with. And then I will set up a one-on-one call with you. And we'll literally just chat. Nothing super formal, but I just want to know what your vision, what your goals, what your biggest fears are, because I want to help you to get a smart start in your business. Then, if you're ready, you'll always go into a challenge group, so you have that experience and accountability for yourself. I want you to be able to understand the process. And I have what's called a coach training university. It's a 30-day program. I have a website where it's hosted, and every day you will get an assignment. Now, you work through it at your own pace. So if you work full time or you're a busy mom, maybe you do a half hour here and an hour there, or you do it all on the weekends, so whenever, it's self-paced. And so that's the beauty of it, that you're not missing things if you miss a day. But I do a weekly call, a small group call, where I basically walk you through everything from how to launch your business, how to use social media, how to share and not sell, how to follow up, how to get out there and grow your network. And our goal in the first 30 days is to get 3 to 5 customers to join your first challenge group, which means, and the challenge group, we actually co-run it together. So you don't have to do it all by yourself, all right? But you get access to my scripts, my guides, everything that I have ever created for my team, you get to be a part of as well. So there's definitely not a lack of support, not a lack of resources. I love my job as a coach. It is now my full-time gig. It has gone from that part-time thing that I did when my kids were small to my career. And I know that that's not what everybody wants to do, but this is what I chose. So you know that when you sign up with me, you are going to get training, support, and then every stage of the game. After the first 30 days, it doesn't end there. You go into another group, and I continually support you and guide you, and we work to set goals that help you to reach your goals too. You can be a hobby coach, somebody that just gets a 25% discount. You can be a business building coach, somebody that wants to build a business, or you maybe have a career that you already love, and this is just gonna be that fun thing that you do. So no matter what kind of coach you wanna be, I meet you where you're at. If you wanna run with it, I'll run with you, but I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to do. I wanna make sure you love this business as much as I do, and at whatever capacity you so choose. So, with that being said, guys, the next process is to get signed up. And if you are interested in signing up as a coach on the Dream Team, the time is now. Don't delay, because the next group, the next coach training is gonna be starting soon. And all you need to do is send me a message just letting me know you're ready, you wanna get started, because I will send you the link to sign up with me. And I would encourage you to get a challenge pack. You get your $40 coach sign-up fee waived when you buy a challenge pack. So if you currently have Shakeology, we'll just cancel that. If you don't have Beachbody On Demand, the all access, I will recommend that be the challenge pack you get, because you literally get access to every program, every deluxe option that Beachbody has ever released, plus all the new releases, and it's at a very affordable price. So the month of April, it's on sale for $160. It's technically $199 usually. So that's the best bang for your buck. You get your $40 fee waived, you get Shakeology, you get all of the workouts, and you also get the portion fix too. If you already have all access, I'll tell you, get like the 3-day refresh challenge pack so that you can do the 3-day refresh, or you can gift it to somebody else, and it's like instant 3-day results that you can share with others. Are ready to get the ball rolling? Go ahead, send me a private message and I will get you enrolled and welcomed into our team page.